Hi, I'm Amanda, and I am a part of Nichole's Miracle Minded Woman. I've done it for a few rounds now, and I joined because Nichole has always been a testament of what's possible. She's shown us that if you change your perspective, the way you think, like nothing's impossible. Um, Nothing is that serious either. She says everything's an experiment, and I needed that reminder. Um,
Sweet. So you've been in a couple things. No, you've been in a couple things with me. You've done the mastermind before, like when there was a mastermind. And now you've done this. There's been 2 rounds. Both rounds have been slightly different energy as it's expanding and growing. From the start, from when you said yes, you made the investment, you joined, to now, what are some of the key shifts and feelings that you've experienced and embodied?
The initial yes.
Yeah.
Years ago.
Oh no, well it could be that. Yeah, that too. Go ahead.
I have changed tremendously, just changing my perspective on a lot of things. And one of the biggest things and most recent things is becoming aware of how I was abandoning myself to make other people comfortable. I was afraid to trust myself because I didn't want to shake things up too much. So I've really been aware of where I'm abandoning myself and how I can begin to heal that relationship with myself, tune into self-love and what I really want and need, and nurturing myself to become the woman that I know I'm meant to be.
Mm-hmm. Sweet. You don't have to get into specifics, but what areas of your life do you feel like this has really impacted?
All of them. In my business, people pleasing was a big thing, and so just learning to set boundaries in my business. In my relationships, boundaries seem harsh and mean when you're in a people pleasing place. But once you start to develop the self-trust and the self-love and the self-abandonment starts to dissipate, you realize why it's necessary, and it's a form of respect. And I go into relationships respecting my clients, my friends, my partners, and they respect me.
And I feel like the one that you didn't say here, but it ties into that because you've said it before, the self-respect, and then you started really becoming disciplined with
myself.
Caring, yeah.
Yes, so my health has been an issue for the last 5-6 years. I gained some weight. I just could not keep promises to myself. Every Monday I was gonna start something new, and I had such a hard time keeping promises to myself. And I didn't realize that's what it was. I just thought it was hard. But once I really started to notice that I was abandoning myself, leaving myself behind, and finding ways to honor and repair the relationship with myself and the love with myself, my health changed dramatically. And it started small, where I would just go on walks every day, but I kept that promise to myself. I went on the walk every day, and that little action has changed my life tremendously, where I'm now keeping big promises to myself.
And even inspiring other people, and I mean, it's epic.
Yeah.
I love that. What would you say in this particular program, the Miracle Minded Woman, meeting like we do for the meditations and then our sessions and the sisterhood and having the library, like how has this resource felt having in your life the last 2 rounds?
It's such a necessary and beautiful reminder, because you can be doing the work, you can go on the calls, but having the additional resources, just the meditations and the programs, it's just a reminder that you needed. Sometimes, life gets busy, the kids, work, and you start to go back to your old patterns or ways, and it's so great to always have something to tap into, just to remind myself of the work I need to be doing and the changes that I've made and want to continue to make.
I love that. And I feel like even for me as a woman, I resonate with that. It's like you need it. We're not going to die without it, but does it support us?
Yes.
Yes.
Every
Does it
time
help
we
us
get
remember?
Yes. Every time we get on a call, I'm like, gosh, I needed this.
I know, you always say, you're like, okay, I didn't necessarily want to do the meditation, but I did it, and now I needed that. And it's like, you know, it's always, it brings us home to ourselves, and that's one of my intentions with the program is like, keep coming back to who you know you're meant to be.
Yeah.
So what would you say to the woman that's scanning this page, reading the things, looking at whether she should make the investment, can she do it? What would you say to that woman on the other side that's considering about this program? Anything that comes to heart?
I would say it's so worth it. You're worth it. A lot of times we put ourselves on the back burner and we're busy with life, but we are a living demonstration of what's possible to our friends, to our children, and if we can become the woman we know we're supposed to be, more loving, nurturing, supportive, it affects everyone around us. So if we're feeling selfish, it's silly. It's not selfish. Everyone around you will be inspired by you and the work you're doing, and it's just good to have the consistent reminders of what's possible and have someone in your life who is a living demonstration of what's possible and taking risks and experimenting with life and is not is afraid but works through it, and it's good to have that consistent reminder around you.
I love it. Anything else you feel called to share with anyone that might come across this video?
Yeah.
About your experience, about what you, anything at all? Anything that's just,
the self, leaving yourself behind, we all do it. I know it's a part of life, but if you can learn to start meeting your needs and giving yourself what you need and what you want, it's so worth it.
Yeah, I love that.
The woman you can become it's so worth it.
She's magnificent.
Yes.
Like, literally, she's within all of us, and she wants to be unleashed. So
we just need to be reminded.
Yeah, we're doing it together, and I think that's the power of sisterhood. Even as we're here in person, Amanda and Desi and I, two of the women from the group, we're here doing this more immersive in-person work, but it's just like you can feel the power of being together with women doing this work. It's life-changing, it's primal, it's something we know in our bodies, it's something we know in our hearts, and it's just it's a really powerful place to be. So thank you for sharing, Amanda, and I appreciate you.
My pleasure. I appreciate you.
Thanks.